Hey guys, Cimap here and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I have created a new one command creation for you, and what I have for you today is some block morph in vanilla Minecraft, of course. So let's get started. Let's get started by giving yourself a command block through this command /give @p command underscore block. Finally hit enter and you'll get this command block. Place it down, paste the command that you'll find on my website right here, click this button and click on done. Then the machine will be assembled in a couple of seconds and you'll be ready to use it. Okay, so let's get a bit far from the machine and finally drop on the ground a stone piece and 1 diamond. And boom, you'll get yourself this block morph. In order to use it, all you have to do is simply drop in it using the Q key, which is the default one. If you changed it, you'll have simply to use that key. So let's press it and boom, will be transformed into the block under us. So now we get these first 2 items. In order to use this, you'll need to have the first 2 hotbar slots free, so make sure to not place any items in there. You can either become a solid block, but we'll see that later, or you can switch back to normal. So let's drop it and boom, will be transformed again into the player. As I said, you'll get the morph of the block underneath you. So if I now try and do it now, I will become a birch log. Make sure, if you want to be completely invisible and go around as a block, don't hold any item in your hand because they will be visible, as you can see. So let's try with some other blocks. Let's try with this one. There we go, now we are a sand block, a completely free and running sand block. So we can delete this one and try this one. And now we're a stone block. As you can see, we can fly with no problem. We will also have an hitbox. That means if I summon, for example, a cow, let's summon it 5 blocks above me, for example. As you can see, the cow is standing right on me, and if I move, it will simply fall. That means that we are an actual block, and entities can interact with us. Of course, you cannot be picked or broken, but you can actually push entities with the hitbox of the block. You can also go in water, I believe. No, you cannot go in water, so remember that. Okay, remember to not go in water, because that will bug the command. So you'll find right now a list of all the compatible blocks on the screen, so you can check if the block that you want to transform to is in the list. So for example, it works with gravel as well. Let's try it. As you can see, now we're a gravel block. It also works with leaves, but not all the types of leaves, just the oak ones. And now I transform. As you can see, I'm a leaf block. Of course, you can see the head of the shulker because this actually works thanks to shulkers. So let's try another block. Let me find some ores inside this cave. No ores, no ores. Okay, there we go. There's a coal block. So now if I drop the item, as you can see, I've now became a coal block. It works with almost all the types of blocks, which are full blocks. Of course, it doesn't work with slabs or other things like that. I try to make as most blocks compatible as possible. Of course, if there's no block that can be detected by the command, you'll be transformed into a default stone block. Now, if I try this now, I will get the appearance of a grass block. So now we can finally see how to use the solid block function. So if we drop it, boom, as you can see, we are now aligned to the grid. That means that we are actually a solid block. We cannot be recognized unless a player or someone actually hits us. So we can still go around and we will not be aligned anymore with the grid. For example, let's transform into this log block. And now, you just have to manually set your position to the center, and it can be a little bit difficult, so you just have to use this item and boom, you'll be centered. You're actually a solid block. No one can see if you're a solid block or not. And that's actually a pretty cool thing, isn't it? Another thing that you can do, you can use this ability. You just have to drop a cobblestone block while you are in the block morph. Okay, so it works best in survival mode, and let's maybe bring the volume down a bit. There we go. So let's try to drop some more. As you can see, I drop them and they make some noise, and after some time they will explode. This can be really useful if you want to distract other players from your block. For example, you can boom 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 boom, drop it, and maybe other players will be confused and will try to catch those blocks, which are simply fake. The other ability that you can use is also another ability that can be really useful when maybe someone is trying to catch you and you're running and you want to get to a safer place as quickly as possible and you don't know how. So you can use this item. So you need to drop a flint while you are in the morph, and yeah, we are teleported to a random position, so we can confuse the players really effectively, and you can go around with it really quickly. So if we get back to normal, we'll not be able to use this anymore and we'll just drop normal flints. And you know, that was kind of it for this one command creation. It was really fun making this command, and you know, if you want to remove the machine, you just have to click that sign. If you want to see more one command creation, I'll leave the playlist for the one commands right now, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next Saturday with a new one command creation for you, and until then, goodbye.